It's been a little while, and you probably already tell by the thumbnail, or just look at me. I got a haircut, so yeah, now I have short hair. Anyways, what I'm here for is something very exciting for me because I love Splatoon, and I'm happy that they're getting more Splatoon. So recently, from last night, and that is the day I'm recording this, so this is in the morning, so I don't know when this is getting out. But point is that last night, like at like 11 for me or 12 ish, apparently I saw like a little clip of this saying Splatoon Raiders. I'm like, wait, is this real? And I had to check, and apparently it was a real thing. I'm like, oh, they're doing more Splatoon content, and I'm excited. I didn't react to this trailer yet. I hold off onto it, even though I saw the title of it. I held off from it. I saw little bits of it. I didn't want to spoil too much myself. It just makes me happy that they're making more Splatoon content. And supposedly this is exclusive for the Switch too. I don't know for sure. I'm just taking a guess. Which also I want to talk about a little bit here, because like the thing is with this, I don't know if this is like a earlier to the leak, like previously before, because in what was it now? Earlier in 2024, like when Splatoon 3 was about to end, there was a leak about saying Project Spiral, and I'm wondering if the Project Spiral is the whole Splatoon Raiders game, because it said it was exclusively coming to the Switch 2, and they weren't sure if it was going to be Splatoon 4 or a spin-off, and they were unsure between the two, and it sounded like a spin-off almost. But now we know it is like for Splatoon 3 supposedly, or a completely different game. As far as I understand, it's part of Splatoon 3, but I don't know. So we'll just get to reacting. I'm just too excited. I want to see this. Nintendo presents. So what is this about? The Sparrow what? Huh? Okay. That face. What the hell? Are they in the Bermuda Triangle? Oh, it's a spin-off. It was a spin-off. It's true. Oh. What the? What is this about? Okay. Oh, are we gonna be the pilot? Splatoon Raiders. So, is it like a completely different game? Does it actually show the release date? Because I'm excited. What the hell? I'm hoping there's a release date because I'm so excited for this. So, is it a completely different game or a DLC?
What's cracking, Squid Squad? Incoming report from the Squid Research Lab. Without further ado, we're excited to share our latest findings.
Okay. Taking your time.
What you just witnessed are signs of the first ever Splatoon spin-off game coming ashore. Splatoon Raiders. Playing as a mechanic, you'll go on an adventure in the mysterious Spiralite Islands alongside Deep Cut.
Yep.
Splatoon Raiders is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes!
But research is still underway.
Okay.
We'll report more on our findings when the results are in.
Wait, is that it? Okay, there's more. Okay. I was a little worried. So, what's going on here? Well, I'm a little lost. What's going on here? Are these new weapons? I haven't played Splatoon 3 in a long time, so I don't know. Okay, those are definitely new weapons. Especially that one. I know that is not a thing. They're all vibrant colors. Isn't my concern though is like, is it gonna be another duplicate with the same bullshit or different weapons?
Well, an update
10.0.
to the Splatoon 3 game is also coming down the spillway. The Splatlands collection, which features new weapons from the Barazushi and Embers brands, is on its way.
Okay.
They're based on previous weapons, but have fresh new looks and, of course, different sub-weapons and specials.
Okay, good.
We've identified 30 in total.
30?
Try them out for yourselves.
That's a lot.
In addition, weapons freshness caps will be raised.
To 10?
And you can earn new in-game badges.
Ooh, thank you. Finally, a mastery badge.
Plus, series weapon power, a new stat to dive into, is being added to Anarchy Battle Series.
Oh my god,
This
thank
will
you.
track your effectiveness per weapon based on your win-loss ratio
Fuck
in battle.
yes.
It will also
Finally.
be used in matchmaking to pitch you against other players with similar stats. Follow the Squid Research Lab for our latest findings.
Fuck. Oh.
Plus-
3 things? Okay. New map? Or...
Don't call it a comeback. Okay, you
Oh.
can. Urchin Underpass from the original Splatoon game returns to the rotation for
Nice.
some fresh splatting on classic turf.
one of the OG maps.
Lastly, but not leastly, for
jeez.
Nintendo Switch 2 players. You'll notice more detailed visuals, and the game will appear smoother in certain locations.
Okay, I saw this coming.
Where in Splatsville and the Grand Festival grounds.
Can you go back to that? I never played it after that. I honestly don't know.
But no need to fear. Nintendo Switch players and Nintendo Switch 2 players will still be able to splat together.
Alright. I mean, I expected that.
This free update for Splatoon 3 is
Nice.
scheduled to release June 12th.
Oh, that's actually tomorrow, on Thursday. I'm fucking excited. I want to play that. I want to play that. So that's it. That's all there is. Wow, I'm actually really damn excited and happy. I'm so happy. So it was a spin-off. For the longest time, there was like a rumor back like in 2024, like... I don't know what season it was. I can't remember. It was like the last season before Splatoon 3's life cycle was considered finished. Because they said 2 years of the life cycle, and that was like the one season after its life cycle. So from like, I think it's July to September when it's supposed to end. And then somewhere in July or June, a leaker talked about, a credible leaker, I can't remember the name, but they talked about how there's a new project in the work called Project Spiral, which they weren't sure of, but it's a Splatoon game. But whether it be Splatoon 4 or a spin-off, which now we know is a spin-off, and there it is. Because all they said is it was a Splatoon game, but they weren't sure if it was 4 or a spin-off. And it seems to be a spin-off, at least. Because it sounds like a spin-off since how the title name, and based on like the stuff they said is like it's way different. It's going to be more open world and way different and exclusively for Switch 2 because it was in the making for it. And it lines up because like during the early phase of 2024, they were talking about like, leaks about like the Switch 2 coming out. So it lines up and it makes sense and I'm happy. So it's called Splatoon Raiders and it makes me happy. First Splatoon spin-off. I'm happy they're getting more games though. I really am. And I'm kind of curious how this will like utilize the Switch 2 because again, if it's going to be open world, I'm wondering how it's going to play out. Because it says you're playing a mechanic, which I'm assuming you're going to have to craft things together. I don't know, survive, because it sounds like you're in the Bermuda Triangle. I don't know, some Eye of the Storm. You didn't even see the enemies or much gameplay, just besides the walking and swimming with the little robot crap. Then this here, like 30 new weapons. I was a little worried when they were about to show this, and good thing they clarified it. I was a little worried if they're going to say, oh, it's the same ass weapons you get with the same ass subs and specials. Like, can it not be duplicate weapons, please? I hate them. I don't know, it's just with me, like, with the side order DLC, when you get the weapons there, they're basically the same duplicate weapons you get from the same game. They're like, the problem was in Octo Expansion, when you get the duplicate weapons, they're always the same variant of the main one you get. So if it would have, like, Splat Bomb and Inkzuka, I'm like, what's the point? It's the exact same weapon, you know? I'm not actually just kind of generally surprised because they did say, like, after Splatoon 2 life cycle, or not Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3's life cycle, which is after 2 years of support, which they promised, and they did, they said there wouldn't be more content updates, and, well, now we got more, which is actually makes me very happy and excited to actually go back into this because it's really interesting to see these weapons. At first, I thought this was going to be paid DLC to do, but good thing it's a free update, so I was a little worried. But 30 weapons, that's a lot. I don't think many of the seasons adds that much. I don't think any of this list, as far as I see, don't really add any new variants as I see, which I'm a little disappointed in, but, you know, fair enough. I don't really expect, like, new variants to come in this game, but, who knows, because they added a lot of new stuff besides this. I'm just glad they have different sub-weapons and special, because I hate getting duplicates with the same thing again and again for the same weapon that looks different. But what's crazy to me, though, is, like, I need to see this. Hold on, I need to, get the tiniest, let me do, the quickest zoom by. Freshness caps raised to level 10. The maximum level is 5, which... I think the freshness level goes to, 1 to 5, which is, first 10,000. I can't remember the top of my head. It kind of goes, to 10,000 first, then 25,000, then 50, then it goes to 100,000, then it goes to 1 million. Then after that, that's it. It's 5 stars. It's maxed out. But 10 stars, I wonder what the milestones are on that. What is next? 2 million? 3 million? I don't know. My mind is 6 star, 2 million, 7 star, 3 million. It's just my guess, okay? It's just my educated guess. Maybe every 2 million. So, the first one could be a 2 million, then the next one would be a 4, then 5, going forward. Why did I say 5? That's not a fucking even number. But I'm kind of glad they did a mastery badge for this now, for, the max stars now, and I'm happy. Because, for the longest time, though, 1 million is kind of easy when you do it for a lot of weapons. People can get them very easy. Because, in Splatoon 2, they did, Sheldon badges, where, you would get, badges based on ink and turf, and there was 4, different badges you can get, which the first 3 are easy, the last one was just, insanely, long time, lifetime to get. Because you had to get, I think the first one you needed to get, I forget, what was it, 100,000, which is pretty easy, honestly. Then 500,000 and 1 million, then you're getting to 10 million, which is way higher. Which I'm assuming these weapons will do. Oh yeah, I didn't know this, but it's right there too. Look, you can kind of see this one from the Splat Charger. I'm assuming this is the 5 star, then this will be the 6 stars. Then, 7, 8, 9, then 10 is this blue one. I was hoping more of the rainbow one, like the rainbow badge does, but oh well. At least you can show off that you got this one. But this, the series weapon power, oh my god, yes. Fuck yes. I don't know what it is, when it comes to the competitive side of Splatoon, for me and probably some other people, one of the things is, people can switch to any meta weapon and go on to the top. Say, I don't know, Splash Shot Pro or whatever is the pro weapon of the meta. I haven't played in a long time, so I don't know. But the point is, though, you can pick the meta weapon and just switch out to a different weapon. And the thing is, on the app, though, is they show, the top players with the weapons. And all you gotta do is just play one match with it, and you're on top of the leaderboard with it. And you can easily just do that. To me, I always feel like it was a cheesing way to just cut to the top of the leaderboards with every different weapon. So I'm kind of happy that each weapon has its own thing. And it makes me so happy that each weapon got its own weapon power. And it makes me so happy because now you can finally show off what weapon you're truly good at. And not just cheesing your way with the meta weapon and getting on top. Oh, I didn't realize it. They're changing the matchmaking. I can speak. Matchmaking with other players with similar power now. Okay, so regardless of the mode or just... But they are, adding new content, clearly, because they're bringing back an old map being Urchin Pass, so... I'm expecting, new content might be coming out, slowly over time then. Because, I'm assuming this isn't just a one-time deal they're going to do. I think they're going to maybe do another year, probably, of content that might be then and there, randomly, not, constantly. But I'm more curious if the Switch 2 edition will have the mouse feature, if not. They're probably not. I'm just going to hate to say that, even though I wish there is. Because, the unfairness between Switch 1 users and Switch 2 users, and obviously those problems can occur. But again, you can choose, so I don't know if that really matters, because you have, motion control versus, pro controllers, so, does it really matter if a difference if you have mouse control at this point? I don't know, personally, I don't think it makes much of a difference, because if you have 2 different options already. Yeah, so far, I'm excited, and it's sucky that there isn't. Probably need to look it up, but let me look it up if it's on Nintendo's page. Ah, no, they're not. God damn it, there's no release date. Damn it, I'm hyped for it. I really am excited for a new Splatoon game to try out, and especially if this is a single-player one for Raiders, I'm excited to try it out. And I'm more surprised they're just doing more content in general after the 2 years of support, so, yeah. Well, that's all there is to show and talk about, really, because, like, there's not much else to see besides the new content they showed already, and I already reacted to it. I was a little teased by it earlier, and, like, I wanted to see this so bad today just to make sure I'm not behind on it, so hopefully this video gets out as soon as possible. Yeah, anyways, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, helps me out a lot, and check out my other channels in the description below. You can click on those ones down there. I do different content, which will help me a lot if you go watch over there as well, because I probably am more active over there. And yeah, till next time.